So if you have a product or service in one of these niches, Pinterest is going to work really good for you. We've got home decor, art, travel, photography, DIY and crafts, design, technology, funny or inspirational quotes, food and drink, humor, gardening, tattoos, animals, a topic of education, hair and beauty, health and fitness, architecture, history, celebrities, kids and parenting, women's fashion, weddings, birthdays, Christmas, and outdoors. And as long as you have one of these niches, again, that you're selling a product or service, you're going to do pretty well on Pinterest. So just keep that in mind when you are starting your Pinterest account. Now, there are two types of Pinterest accounts. One is a personal and the other is a business. And the reason why you'd want a Pinterest for Business account is it gives you several advantages over a personal account. So in a business Pinterest account, you'll get the access to the Pinterest Business Hub. And inside there, you'll get access to the Pinterest Analytics. You can see who sees your pin, who clicks on your pin, and who clicks on your link. You can also do Pinterest advertising, so you can run paid ads from your Pinterest pins. Another great feature is you can claim your website with a business account. So if you have a business website, you can attach it to there, and then it'll show up within your pins when you post. You can also claim your Instagram account, your YouTube channel, or your Etsy account. And this is great if you run YouTube videos and you place them on your account, like the vertical YouTube videos, YouTube shorts. And when you claim your Etsy shop, it's great because you can sell directly from your Etsy account from links from your pins. And finally, you can add a cover image or a collage of images to the top of your Pinterest business account. And it just adds a little bit more professionalism to your account. So the first step is to go to Pinterest. Or go to a new window here, type in Pinterest. And we're going to click. We're going to end up on this page right here. And what we're going to do, we're going to go to the very top under sign up. And on this page, you want to go down to the create a free business account. So go and click that. And what we're going to do is we're going to put in your email, your password, and your age, and click create account. So I'm going to do that real quick, and we'll move on. Okay. And now we're going to take us to the build your profile area. And what I want to do is I want to create a brand name or business name. And what I'm going to do is go to click here and type in something that I made up earlier. We're going to go into the woodworking niche. So let's type in, see if that's taken. And right here is where you can place your website. Right now I don't want to put my website yet, so we'll click no. Click the country and region you're in and the language, and then click next. And we're going to describe our brand real quick. So we'll go and click down in the down area, and we'll click DIY and crafts. And then you want to type in your goals. So we want to sell more products and grow an audience on Pinterest, and then click next. Now we got to do customized recommendations. I'm going to click here and click next. And we're not going to partner with anyone right now, so we're going to click something else. So now it's going to ask us if we want to run paid ads. And you can put whatever you want right now. You can always change it later because it is a business account. So I'm going to just click yes and click next. And right here is actually where we'd like to start. So we're going to do share ideas, grow your audience, or showcase your brand. So what I want to do first, I want to share an idea, which is create a pin. So you can do this by clicking here, or you can go to the top under create, and you can create a pin. Now, what we want to do first is I want to add some boards to my Pinterest account. So actually, the first thing we want to do is we're going to go to the very top to this search bar, click it, and we're going to type in our main keyword, which is woodworking in this instance. Okay. Now, take a note, what appears after we click enter. There's woodworking projects, shop layout, crafts, plans, jigs, shop, and tools. And what we want to do is we want to make each one of these our Pinterest board. So let's go ahead and click on the area right here. We want to do woodworking projects. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I want to click woodworking right here. And we want to copy this 6 times. Okay, so go to the top and we have projects, shop layout, and crafts. Let's go and type that in. And then we have plans, jigs, shop, and tools. Copy this one more time. And this is going to be our beginning Pinterest boards. So we want to keep this in a safe spot. Now we want to go to the very top and click create and create a pin. Now at the very top, we see this is where you add your title and your description, your alternative text, your link, and we can choose to publish immediately or publish at a later date. And this is where we drag in our Pinterest pin image. So at the very top, we want to click on select. This is where our boards are going to appear. We want to click create board. So I'm going to choose our first one, projects. paste it in here. And for now, you can keep this board a secret because we haven't built it up yet. So we're going to click Create. As you can see at the very top, it shows right here. And it's blank because there's no images in it. So what we want to do next is we want to create our Pinterest pin. And we're going to do that using a free program called Canva. So what we want to do is we're going to go to a new Google search bar and type in canva.com. And we're going to click on Canva. Now, this is a free program. There is a paid version. But for now, we're just going to use the free one. So we're going to go to custom size. Now, there are several ways to create a pin. You can go to the social media area and you can scroll all the way and look for a Pinterest pin. As you can see, it's 1,000 pixels tall or wide by 1,500 pixels tall. Or you can go up to the top and do it manually. So 1,000 wide by 1,500 tall. And want to create design. Okay. At the very top is our area where we can save. And it's important to save your design with the keywords you want to use. So since this was a woodworking project, and we're going to decide what project we're going to show. So let's go down to images. Let's type in woodworking. And here we can see we have several images we can use. I'm going to click at the top and we'll go to free. Okay. And let's say we're going to choose a furniture design we're going to use. So we can click this right here. This is free. Click it in the middle. And we're going to go right here. We're going to move it until it shows the purple. You can see the purple lines. When it crisscrosses, it means it's directly in the middle. And what we want to do is we want to make a background color, and we will make it similar to this. So we're going to go to, actually, how about we use a image for that as well? We're going to click right here, and we can click up here to do position. We want this to go back, and we want to copy this. So we're going to go to the very top. We're going to duplicate. We're going to duplicate this, and we're going to put this on backwards as well. So what I want to do now is we're going to add some colored border around the image, just the top and the bottom, make it stand out from the wood. And for that, I'm going to use probably a blue color, just so it stands out. On the side here, you can go to Elements, and under Shapes, click here. Right now it's orange. So we're going to go here, click here, drag this more. And click a blue color, go to position at the very top, click back. And as you can see, we have our image here. And we're going to use the arrow key, click that. And we're going to make this a little bit bigger. So now this image stands out a little bit more. And what I want to do is I want to add some text. So we'll go to the text area. And we can choose any one of these pre-made ones. Let's go ahead and use Rodeo. And we're going to double click this. And we're going to type in what we want to type in. So create this bookshelf. I'm going to copy, I'm going to click on all this. Go to the very top, this number is, and it's going to show the font size. We're going to click this down, and then we're going to click it again. And what I want to do is I want to go to the line spacing, which is over here. I'm going to click this. And you can do letter spacing, or you can do line spacing with the lines, and we're going to make this about 1.4. Okay, and now this doesn't really stand out, so what we're going to do is we're going to click this, highlight it. I want to go to Effects, and I want to choose the color, the background color. So I'm going to click here, and choose the same color we chose before. Okay, and now it stands out a lot better. So click on this again, and we're going to click Shadows, and we're going to make the color black. Do the offset so we can change in what direction it is as well, and the transparency so we make it darker or lighter. And now we want to create a call to action. So we want to copy this by clicking on the text, and what we want to do is we want to go to the menu at top, click duplicate, put this all the way down at the bottom. And since pins on Pinterest are clickable, we want to have a call to action for them to click the pin itself. So let's type in click here to get plans. And we want to make this a little bigger on the size. I want to move this up a little bit. And now we have the title right here. We'll create this bookshelf and the click here to get plans. And now to have our title in our meta title. And this helps the search engines pick up your title better. And your pins can show up in Google search. I'm going to copy this text, go up here. Create this bookshelf, and what we want to do is we want to put dashes, and that makes it more readable for Google. You can type Pinterest pin if you like, just so you know, but you're going to probably know by looking at the image. So Pinterest automatically saves, but if in case they don't, you can go over to the File and Save, and then it'll say all changes saved. And let's say we do have a website, and we want to place it down at the bottom. We can do that as well. So we can go click here, and we're going to copy. Actually, we're going to duplicate, so go to the very top, duplicate. I'm going to put this here so I can see it better. I'll double click, and I'm going to type in the address that we have. You put your own website here, www.woodworking.com. Now, of course, this is already taken. This is just for example. We want to make this really small, actually a lot smaller. So it fits on one line. I want to take it and put it in the very bottom. I'm going to move this up a little bit, make this a little bit bigger so it's more of a title size. Okay, we can move this down right here. And now it says click here to get plans, but the whole pen will be clickable. So you don't need to worry about that. Now we're going to save this again once more, just in case. And what we're going to do is we're going to download. And you can download this as a PNG because it's the best quality. Pinterest itself will compress the file smaller. So you want to make sure it's the highest highest quality when it's uploaded to Pinterest. So PNG, like I said, is suggested. So you click the download button, and it'll ask you where you want to place your images at. And let's see, right here in the images. So click save, click here. All right, and we can go back to our Pinterest. Now we want to place our description, and they recommend at least 100 characters, but you can do up to 500. So first of all, let's go ahead and drag and add our Pinterest pin. So click the arrow here, double click. As you can see, this is how it will look. Our destination link, we'll go ahead and use that same one. Like I said, this will be your own website. Okay, this is the area we want to say, so get your free, let's say it's free, bookshelf woodworking plans. Learn how to build or 150 other plans as well. Link down below to get started. And you can also put keywords in there. So woodworking, again, this is a bookshelf, so we have that in there as well. The alt text, this area is for the visually impaired. And what this is going to do is going to read off what you type in here to someone who's viewing your Pinterest pin, but they might be visually impaired, such as being blind. So what I like to do is I like to place this pin contains an image of a man building a wood bookshelf. It includes text at the top, which reads, create this bookshelf. At the bottom includes text that reads, click here to get plans. And we can also place the website. So at the very bottom, a website link is given to visit www.woodworking.com. And finally, the title. So we click here, we have 100 characters, and we're going to type in our keyword. So create, we misspelled that, this wood bookshelf. And you can add more keywords if you like. So for now, we're just going to leave it at that. And down at the bottom, you can publish immediately, or you can publish at a later date. When you click this, it shows a date on a calendar and a time. For now, we're just going to publish immediately, and we're going to go to the top before we do and choose the woodworking board. We're going to click publish. We're going to wait for that to go. And now it's going to say that it's saved, and it's going to usually bring up a prompt to save your favorite ideas with one click. You can get the install now, or you can just click maybe later. Okay, so now to see what our Pinterest account will look like to other visitors, you can go to the very top over here. It has a click down view, and we can go to click on our actual account, like our profile name. Click here, and this is how people would see our account. As you can see, we don't have a cover yet. We're going to add that in a second. And here's our woodworking projects. This is our board, and when we click inside, we see that our pin is inside. And when we click here, woodworking.com shows, and this is clickable, so they can save it to their own board, or they can click it and go to the website. Now, when we click the edit button, let's see. What we want to do is we're going to go to the plus button over here. And now we have the option to do a pin, an idea pin, or a board. So let's go ahead and add another board. So our next one is Woodworking Shop Layouts. I'm going to copy this, click here, paste, keep secret for now, and create. And we can save some pins to our board so it's filled up. And that's what you kind of want to do. You want to add at least 10 to 20 pins of other people, just so it looks like it's full and not empty. So we're going to click this one and save. And we're going to click this one and click this save as well. This. And let's see, not this one. I'm going to click done. And now I'm going to click back. This Woodworking Shops and Layouts looks a lot more full, whereas this one you see has some empty area. And what we want to do is we want to keep creating all the boards that we listed above, which is, these are pretty much considered sub-niches. So woodworking is your main niche, and these are the sub-niches. So you want to create boards for each and every one of these types, based on your niche, of course. So if it's a marketing, it'd be visual marketing with a website, such as that. And lastly is we want to add a cover. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go back to Canva. I'm going to go home, and I'm going to type in a custom size of 800 wide by 450 tall, create new. And at the top, we can see there's photos, and it'll show our recently used. So I'm going to click this one, this wood one. And if you right click, you can have this menu pop up, and you can set images background. That'll make it so it's larger. Now what I want to do is I want to add some text. And let's see, let's go ahead and choose something real quick. Go ahead and choose this. Okay, so let's click this one, ungroup, delete that. Type in our name. We'll make this about that big. Maybe make this 100. Okay, we might make this something that's easier to see. So we'll go to click this, effects, and down to this color. And we want this to be black. There we go. And we can rename this. It doesn't really matter this way. All right, so would I have a list? Pinterest cover image. Click download. PNG, like before, and we're going to save it in our images folder. Okay, we can click out of this, go to our Pinterest account, click add cover. Okay, and then we can do save. Then we have our Would I Have a List cover image. Now right here we can also put a logo later on. That's in our business hub area. And what we want to do is we want to just keep adding all of our Pinterest boards with our sub niches. And you want to create Pinterest pins that correspond to each sub niche or board. So you'd make one about shop layouts, about woodworking crafts, about different plans, about jigs, about woodworking shops, and woodworking tools. And then you place them in the correct Pinterest board, your pins. And what you want to do is you want to upload really 1 to 3 pins per day and place them in their corresponding boards. And you want to do this every day and build up your Pinterest account. That way, you're going to build trust with Pinterest, and more people are going to view your pins and also click on your links. So with that said, thanks for watching this video, and I'll see you in the next one.